It's a warm July evening in small town America. You can hear kids laughing as they run barefoot across fresh cut grass, waving tiny flags their parents handed them at the start of the local parade. High school marching band is running up on Main Street, brass horns gleaming in the sun as shopkeepers hang red, white, and blue bunting from their old brick storefronts. In the distance, you can smell burgers grilling in backyards and hear neighbors greeting each other by name. Folks who might argue about politics the other 11 months of the year, but tonight stand shoulder to shoulder, eyes on the same flag fluttering in the summer breeze. As dusk settles, families gather on blankets and tailgates. Someone passes out sparklers. Kids write their names in the warm night air, and for a moment, everyone pauses to look up. Fireworks crack open the sky in brilliant reds and blues, echoing across the fields and small towns that make up this great nation. In that moment, the noise fades. The divisions disappear. And what's left is the simple truth our founders knew. That freedom isn't handed down by rulers or won in backroom deals. It's kept alive by ordinary people who believe in something bigger than themselves. That spirit is why July is truly America's Pride Month. It's not just about fireworks, parades, and cookouts. It's about who we are. It's about our promise to each other that no matter who you are, where you come from, or who you love, if you stand for liberty, you belong here. Welcome to July. July marks the anniversary of the 1776 Declaration of Independence. Symbols of national pride, freedom, and unity. Celebrations often include flag celebrations and ceremonies, parades, concerts, patriotic education, and reflections on the journey from colonial rule to modern nationhood. July is American Pride Month. This is our month to stand tall and say we are proud to be an American. We are proud of our Constitution. We are proud of our freedom to speak, to worship, to gather, to disagree, and still live side by side as neighbors. We don't celebrate skin color, gender, politics, or labels. We celebrate Americans. The people who build, who serve, who work hard, who defend this great nation's values every single day. In July, we remember the cost of our freedom, the lives laid down so our flag could fly. We honor every American who believes in keeping this republic strong, safe, and free for generations yet to come. So whether your family came here on the Mayflower, through Ellis Island, across the desert, or you were born on this blessed soul, you matter. Whether you're rich or poor, gay or straight, conservative, liberal, if you cherish the rights enshrined in our Constitution, you are part of the American family. This month, plant your flag, shake your neighbor's hand, teach your kids our history, the real history, that shows how ordinary people did extraordinary things to build this land of liberty. So stand up, speak up, and show up for America. It's time to remember what unites us, not divides us. July is American Pride Month. Be proud, be loud, be American. Remember, we fight for what's right because it's time to go right.
Stand tall, time to speak out loud. Time to stand strong, make your family proud. Raise raise that flag, hold your freedom tight. With Peter Boykin, yeah, it's time to go right. Go right. Go right. Go right. This is hashtag Go Right with Peter Boykin. For more news, catch us on Rumble, YouTube, and GoRightNews.com. Go right! Go right!
Welcome to hashtag Go Right News. I'm Peter Boykin, your voice for constitutional liberty and fearless truth-telling and mainstream media won't touch. My fellow Americans, this July, we're not just flipping another page on the calendar. We're stepping into what I call American Pride Month. Our month to stand tall, stand proud, and remind the world exactly who we are and what we stand for. July is more than fireworks, hot dogs, and beach trips. It's the month we pause and remember that this nation wasn't handed to us. It was earned in revolution, defended on battlefields, and built by generations of ordinary men and women doing extraordinary things. July marks the anniversary of our Declaration of Independence in 1776, the day our founders risked their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor for a simple yet radical idea: that we, the people, hold the power, not kings, not tyrants, not the so-called elites who think they know better than you and me. Every flag ceremony in your town square, every Main Street parade, every neighbor's backyard cookout under red, white, and blue bunting, it all echoes the same promise. Here in America, freedom is our birthright and our responsibility. My fellow patriots, July is the heartbeat of what it means to be an American. It's a chance to push back against the noise that tries to divide us, because this nation, our constitutional republic, doesn't care where you came from, who you love, or what box you check on a form. If you stand for liberty, you belong here. We don't celebrate skin color or gender or political labors. We celebrate Americans, the factory workers, the farmers, the truckers, the teachers, the nurses, the soldiers, the parents raising their kids right, the people who build, who serve, who protect this republic's values every single day, and many, many, many other people. In July, we remember the true cost of freedom. The young lives cut short on battlefields from Yorktown to Normandy to Kabul. The families who folded flags and stood tall. The generations who made sacrifices so our children and grandchildren can speak freely, worship freely, and stand equal before the law. So whether your family came here on the Mayflower, through Ellis Island, across the desert, or you were born right here on this blessed soil, you matter. Whether you're rich or poor, gay or straight, conservative or liberal, if you stand for the rights of our Constitution guarantees, you're part of the American family. So stand up, plant your flag on your front porch, shake your neighbor's hand, even if you disagree on politics. Teach your kids the real history, not the watered-down, standardized, and sanitized version. Tell them about the men who signed the parchment in 1776, knowing it might cost them everything. Just ask John Hancock. Tell them about the patriots who crossed frozen rivers, who stood in the face of tyranny, who built railroads, farms, factories, and freedom itself. Be proud, be loud, be an American. July is American Pride Month, and that pride is something no one can take away from us. And my friends, that pride is about to grow even bigger. Because in just 1 year, this country, the longest surviving free republic on earth, will celebrate a milestone no other nation can claim: America's 250th birthday. In 2026, we honor our semi-quincentennial, 250 years since our founders declared to the world that freedom doesn't come from government, it comes from God, and that our rights are unalienable, and that we, the people, alone hold the power to shape our destiny. This anniversary isn't about a history lesson. It's a wake-up call for all of us. It's a chance to tell our kids that we will not drop the torch of liberty. We will not be silenced, divided, or told to sit down and shut up by elites who forgot who they work for. That's us, folks. That's us. We'll see it all. Philadelphia's streets packed with Americans reading the Declaration of Independence out loud, word for word. Boston's tall ships sailing back into harbor just like they did when Patriots tossed that tax tea into the sea. Fireworks over the National Mall so bright they'll light up every cynic who says our best days are behind us. Local parades in small towns. School essay contests about freedom. New monuments going up to honor the everyday heroes who keep America free. And millions of Americans, you and me, standing shoulder to shoulder saying, we know who we are. We know what it took to get here. And we will not let them erase it. If you ever felt like our history is under attack, like our Constitution is under siege, like the very meaning of America is being erased, then I have one thing to say. Not on our watch. So here's my challenge to you starting right now. Fly your flag higher than ever before. Talk to your neighbors. Tell the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Defend the Constitution like your kids' future or all of our futures depend on it. Because it does. Teach your kids while we stand for the anthem. Show them that freedom is fragile, but stronger than any tyrant if we stand together. Because if we don't keep the promise alive, who will? If we don't protect this republic, who will? If we don't remind the world what America means, who will? We are the stewards of this legacy. We are the guardians of freedom. We are America. 250 years strong and still free because we fight for it every single day. So stand proud, stand tall, and always go right. Before I sign off, remember, if you believe in standing up for freedom, truth, and the Constitution, I invite you to join our movement and stay connected. Catch more at GoRightNews.com for breaking stories, bold commentary, and real constitutional conservative news you won't find in the mainstream media. I wish we did. Be part of the conversation. Follow me on X, which is Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all other major platforms, especially Rumble. Subscribe, share, donate at Cash App at $GoRightNews, and spread the word. Because when we stand together, we win together. Remember, together we'll keep the American promise alive for the next 250 years and beyond. I'm Peter Boykin. Stay informed, stay loud, stay free. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Peace, everybody.
My fellow Americans, hear the sound. July's here, let freedom resound. It's more than fireworks in the sky. It's who we are, you and I. No matter who you love, where you're from, stand for liberty, you belong. This is our promise, this is our song. In this land where the brave belong. Be proud, be loud, be American. Wave your flag and take a stand. We don't divide by labels or skin. We stand united, we all win. Be proud, be loud, be American. July is ours, it's freedom's brand. Remember the cost, remember the fight. American pride, burning bright. We honor the ones who gave it all, so our children stand proud and tall. Rich or poor, gay or straight, if you love this land, you're great. Mayflower dreams or Ellis Isle, desert sands or a native child. If you guard this Constitution's vow, you're American here and now. Be proud, be loud, be American. Wave your flag and take a stand. We don't divide by labels or skin. We stand united, we all win. Be proud, be loud, be American. July is ours, it's freedom's brand. Remember the cost, remember the fight. American pride, burning bright. Plant your flag, teach your kids. History shows what freedom did. Ordinary people, extraordinary things. That's the liberty that freedom brings. So stand up, speak up, show up too. Be proud, be loud, red, white, and blue. July is American Pride Month, my friend. United we stand, American till the end.
The Constitution of the United States is the supreme law of the United States of America. It superseded the Articles of Confederation, the nation's first constitution, in 1789. Originally comprising 7 articles, it delineates the national frame and constraints of our government. Without the Constitution, America could not exist.
Without the Constitution, Americans would be fated to live with others throughout human history, at the whims of threatening tyrants and under their dark power of coercion. That's where the enemies of the Constitution mean to drive us today, into the darkness, fighting for our freedoms, prosperity, and the survival of our constitutional republic is our best defense.